Want to know how to be a successful self-published author? If you've been struggling to get your book business up and running online, in this video, I'll go over the 3-step strategy that you can use to get started selling your own books online. Step number 1 for how to be a successful self-published author: increase your profit margin. Increase your profit margin. When I first started selling books in 2009, I was making 25 cents per sale. Yes, you heard that right. 25 cents. That means if I worked my little tail off and got 100 sales that month, I walked away with a whopping $25 in my bank account. And since I didn't know any better, I literally had no idea that this was a problem until I was speaking with a fellow entrepreneur and we were talking about money and income, and I'm like, yo man, I'm making all these sales, I'm not making any money. She's like, basically, girl, you work for Amazon. Like when you make a sale of your $10 book, Amazon's keeping $9.75 and you only taking 25 cents. She's like, you work for Amazon. I had never heard about a little concept called profit margins. And sis, the first step to be a successful self-published author is to increase how much money you're making per sale. This is your book profit margin. Profit margin is the percentage of every dollar you keep when you make a book sale. When you make money online, it's actually not, it doesn't matter how much you make. What really matters is how much you keep. So if you are selling $1 online, then you want to make sure you're keeping at least 50 cents of that dollar after your expenses. So the problem I had was I was printing my books print on demand. When you use a print on demand book model, that means you basically hire a company to print one copy of your book once you make a sale. This is a great business model. Let me tell you, I've been doing it for a long time. However, it's going to increase your costs because since you're printing just one at a time, that company has higher ink margins. They have higher costs of the paper that they're using, of the glue that they're using, of the spine, because they don't get bulk discounts. And so your book is going to cost more to print than somebody who's ordering, let's say, 5,000 copies, like these really big book publishers. So you need to account for that when you are selling your book. I didn't know this, nobody told me, but I'm here to tell you. You need to account for the cost of printing and shipping your book to your customer when you sell that book. I don't care if you go on Amazon.com and other people are selling their prayer journals for $10 and that means I have to sell my prayer journal for $10. No, you don't. If your prayer journal costs $8.75 to print and ship to your customer and you're only selling it for $10, that means you walk away with $1.25 per sale. Who wants to make $1.25 per sale? Make more money with each book that you sell so you can keep money in your pocket and become a successful author much quicker. So here are the 3 steps you can use to increase your profit margins every time you sell a book. Step number 1, turn your book into a $97 book bundle. What do I mean by this? Instead of selling one book for $10, package your book, bundle your book, and sell the bundle for at least $97. Now, I would rather you sell it for more, clearly. But I know for a lot of us, we have these mindset money blocks when we're starting out. So just start for $97. Create a bundle that's $97. And don't do this to the point where it's gonna cost you $97 to print the bundle. Make it a digital bundle. So what I did was I took my printed book and then I bundled it with a digital prayer journal, with digital affirmation cards, a digital course. That allowed me to take this little book and make it valued at $97. So now when I make a sale, I'm not keeping $1.25. I'm keeping $95.25. Hey, hey. Once you create your $97 bundle, turn it into a sales funnel. If you haven't seen my trainings on sales funnels, I've done so many at this point that I don't even know if I should explain a sales funnel anymore. But just in case this is your first video on my channel, a sales funnel is basically a series of web pages that take a lead or somebody interested in your business into a customer or somebody who has purchased from your business. So when you are creating a sales funnel for your book, that's going to look like creating a lead magnet, a free digital gift that you give to somebody in exchange for their email address, and then putting your tripwire offer as your book. So once they put in their email address to get your free lead magnet, the very next page, you present your book to them. That's basically a tripwire funnel. It's one of the basic funnels that you can use, but turn your book into a sales funnel. Don't just list it for sale on your website. Put it into a sales funnel because step number 3, you're gonna offer a profit maximizer after somebody purchases your bundle. A profit maximizer is a product that costs at least $1,000 for the year. So you can split this up into 12 monthly payments of like $88, I think it is, comes out to $1,000, or make it a one-time payment of $1,000. However you want to do it, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that over the 1 year period, somebody is spending $1,000 with you. And the reason why I want you to offer this profit maximizer after somebody has purchased your book bundle is the psychology of sales. Once somebody says yes to one offer, they are more likely to say yes to a second offer, rather than you just go cold to somebody who's never heard of you before and then say, hey, spend $1,000 in my business. So that's why we want you to sales funnel your book, turn that thing into a book funnel. Because once somebody purchases your book bundle now, it's much easier to get the yes on the profit maximizer. Let me give you a little bit of a math problem here. 100 sales per year of a $1,000 product gets you at that $100,000 per year in your business. This is how so many authors are becoming six-figure earners. It's not by selling little $1.99 ebooks, okay? They're bundling their books, offering profit maximizers, and once you focus on just 100 sales in the year, you make $100,000 that year. Step number 2 for how to be a successful self-published author, split test your sales funnels. Split test your sales funnels. Now, I'm gonna tell you a secret about sales funnels that I didn't know until I started doing this stuff in 2014. Most sales funnels, unless you model a sales funnel that's already working for somebody else, most sales funnels are terrible when they start out. So you have to test your funnel in order to make it convert to the way you want it to convert, in order for it to sell for you on autopilot. So what this looks like is something called split testing. Split testing is basically where you run an experiment to see one version of your sales funnel against the other. You run the experiment to see which one performs better. Whichever one performs better, you declare as the winner, set that as your winner, and then now you create a new variation. So you're continuously split testing your funnel to make it better and better and better. Now, what can you split test on a funnel? Your headline, your product image, your sales copy, your opt-in copy, the color of the box, the timeline, the urgency, scarcity, the testimonials, if you use videos, if you just use sales letter. You can split test everything. Everything on your page can be split test. I have a funnel from 2019 that I still split test to this day. And it's one of the best funnels I've ever seen because I've been constantly split testing it. Now here are some conversion rates I want you to pay attention to. So your lead magnet, the free digital gift that you give to somebody in exchange for their email address, I want you to aim for at least 20% conversion rate. That means when you do all your marketing, for every 100 people who get to your lead magnet page, your squeeze page, you want at least 20 people to enter in their email address to get that free gift. 20%. Now, once they enter in their email address to get that free gift, you're gonna redirect them to your Tripwire page. That's your book bundle, right? Of that 20 people, you want at least 1% to purchase your offer. So if you're doing the math on this, right? For every 100 people who see your free gift, 20 people get to your Tripwire page. So if you want one sale, 20 people times 5, you're gonna need 500 people to see your lead magnet. If 20% convert, that gets 100 people on your Tripwire page. You want at least one person to purchase. Optimally 5. But if you are going for cold traffic, sometimes it's going to be 1%. And 1% on a Tripwire page is actually a very well converting page. So aim for 1%. You want your sales funnel to give you results. You want it to reap a profit. You want it to give a reward and bear fruit. Don't just run these funnels and let them do nothing for you, okay? Split test every single one of your funnels to make sure you are getting the maximum conversion so you can be a successful author. So here's how to split test your sales funnel. Step number 1, choose which element of your funnel you're gonna test first. Never, ever test multiple variables of your funnel at the same time. If you do that, you're not gonna know which variable actually worked. It's just like a science experiment. You are testing one item at a time. Step number 2, set up your split test. Once you've decided which variation you're gonna test, create your 2 different versions and then set up your split test. What this looks like is 100 unique visitors go to one version of your funnel, 100 unique visitors go to another version of your funnel. Then you're gonna see which one converted at the 20%, at the 1%. ClickFunnels does this for you automatically. I use ClickFunnels for my sales funnels, but if you have a funnel software that doesn't automatically split test, that's okay. You can do this manually. Run 100 leads to the first version, then change that element, and then run 100 leads to the second version. Compare the 2, declare your winner. Step number 3, test each element of your page until your lead magnet page is converting at least 20%. your tripwire page is converting at least 1%, and then the 1% of people who get to your profit maximizer page, you want that converting at least 25% of those people. Once I started split testing my funnels, all of a sudden, all glory to Jesus, I was making more money doing the same exact thing because I was converting a higher percentage of the people that I was sending into my funnel through my marketing. Step number 3 for how to be a successful self-published author: scale your converting funnels with paid ads. Scale your funnels with paid ads. Listen, organic marketing is fantastic for testing funnels. Organic marketing just means the free content you create, like this YouTube video, like a podcast episode, like an Instagram reel or a TikTok. It's the free content you create and put out there. You let the algorithm do its thing, send people into your sales funnel, and then you split test your funnels, right? So use free traffic to split test a funnel. I get that. That way you're not wasting money. However, once you split test your funnel to the point where your lead magnet page is converting at least 20%, your tripwire page is converting at least 1%, and your profit maximizer is converting at least 25%, sis, no longer waste time on organic traffic with that funnel. That funnel is proven. That funnel is a moneymaker. That funnel is how you're going to scale your author business, sis, and you're going to do it with some paid ads. Using paid ads to drive leads into a well-converting sales funnel is like pouring gasoline on a fire. It will scale your business fast. Paid ads are literally when you take money out of your pocket and you pay a social media platform to show your funnel to the people that it knows are gonna buy from it. And you might be saying, well, how does the social media platform know who's gonna buy from my funnel? Girl, you are gonna use something called pixels. You're gonna take your pixel from that social media platform, install it on your funnel, and they're gonna create custom conversions in your ad manager. Now, each social media platform has its own way of doing this, so I'm not gonna get too technical here. You're gonna have to do the training in order to do it. But that's what I do here at Godwood Girl. I run Facebook ads into my well-converting funnels, and I scale my business. So here's how to use paid ads to drive leads into a well-converting funnel. And I keep saying well-converting funnel because if you're using paid ads to test out a funnel that hasn't proven itself yet, there's a possibility you're gonna waste money. All an ad does is just scale what's already happening in your funnel. An ad cannot make a bad sales funnel convert. It can't. It's just, if it's a bad sales funnel, the ad is just gonna show you that it's a bad funnel, but you're gonna spend more money. And so I always test out my funnels with organic marketing first, that way it's free. And then once I get the numbers that I want through split testing, I go ahead and pay for the ads and scale my business. So number 1, make sure your funnel is already converting. Please split test already before you use paid ads. I don't want you to waste your money. Step number 2, identify a piece of social media content that you've already put out that has already gotten a ton of engagement. Now, if you're in the Godwood Girl Faith-Based Author School, then you already know that each piece of your content should be driving traffic into your funnel. So it should already be optimized for that. So get a piece of content that has already performed well. And then step number 3, turn that piece of content into a paid ad. A little secret for you girls who've never run paid ads before. If you have a piece of content that does really, really well with people organically, then you're gonna spend less money with paid ads than a piece of content that doesn't do well. Because the algorithm rewards engagement. They love engagement. They love when people love a piece of content and they're gonna reward you for it. So that's why I recommend using content you've already put out that already works well, taking your money and putting it into that paid ad. I recommend starting out with 8%. So whatever your funnel has already made you, take 8% of that, put it into the paid ad campaign, and then every 3 days, increase that budget by 20% so that you're allowing the algorithm to learn how to optimize this ad to get people to purchase from your funnel. The only way the algorithm's gonna know that somebody's purchased is if you installed your pixel code and set up your custom conversions. That's a whole nother video, but just make sure you teach yourself Facebook ads. When you use paid ads to drive traffic into a sales funnel that's already converting, it can literally scale your business like this. Because now you are literally amplifying how many people are already seeing this amazing converting funnel, so you're just making more money. And then every month, you take 8% of what you made, put it back into your ads. 8% of what you made, put it back into your ads, and continue to scale. And you can have multiple funnels. Almost every single one of my books that I've written have its own sales funnel. And that is how you are able to really, really create an incredible side hustle as a faith-based author. Now, if you need help doing this stuff, let me show you the brand new Godwood Girl Faith-Based Author School that I created to help you get started. So in the Author Toolkit, everything is already recorded and already available for you. So as soon as you sign up, you can get started with your book. So first up is the Write Your Nonfiction Book Workshop that I was telling you about. All of these modules are already here. Finding your topic is 9 minutes. Creating your book methodology is 21 minutes. Creating your book outline is 22 minutes. Writing your book manuscript is 28 minutes. Copy editing your book is 23 minutes. Designing your book interior, 29 minutes. Designing your book exterior, 15 minutes. And then publishing your book, 12 minutes. So this is already recorded. So as soon as you sign up, you can go through and go ahead and make sure you have a book that solves a specific problem. And then in the author toolkit, girl, the ebook tutorials, 81 minutes. The workbook companion, let me show you some of this stuff. So this is the workbook that I created for the author brand class, right? It's so simple to do. So I show you how to do this step-by-step in the workbook class. The prayer journal, this one's 98 minutes. So let me show you the God Will Grow prayer journal. A lot of you guys have seen this on godwillgrow.com. I'm going to show you how to create these prayer journals step-by-step. You'll learn how to do it spiral, or you can do it the ones that don't have the spiral as well. So this is the one that I actually demonstrate for you inside the class. You can do a perfect bound as well. So you're going to be able to get your prayer journals done. I'm also going to teach you daily devotionals. If you remember, I have the Find Your Purpose daily devotional. So this tutorial is 120 minutes long. I literally record myself doing it so you can follow along step by step. So you'll know how to do daily devotional step by step. I'm also going to teach you Bible study guides. If you remember, the very first book that I published was a Bible study guide. So I'll show you how to do these as well. These make fantastic companions to your books. I'm also going to show you how to do a daily planner. If you remember, on godword.com, I have my daily planner, the Legendary Purpose Planner. One of the very first planners that I had was the 30-Day Success Planner as well. If you remember, in my original Boss Filmmaker Chick, so I have this planner. So you can do this many different ways. So I show you how to do a daily planner in that class. I also am going to show you how to do a digital planner as well. And you're going to learn how to do a journal. And one of the really, really fun ones is the adult coloring books, the coloring books for adults. So this is the one that you're going to see me create and self-publish in this 2-hour class. This is so pretty. And this one is all about mindfulness, right? How to worship the Lord while we are being present and helping ourselves to get rid of anxiety. You're going to learn how to make these step-by-step inside of the adult coloring book class. So all that is already recorded, already available for you as soon as you sign up. So when you join the God Will Grow Faith-Based Author School, you'll get access to the author toolkit that includes the Write Your Nonfiction Book Workshop, a $497 value, how to write and self-publish an ebook, a $497 value, how to create a workbook companion, a $497 value, how to write and self-publish a prayer journal, a $497 value, how to write and self-publish a daily devotional, a $497 value. You're going to learn how to write and self-publish a Bible study guide, a $497 value, how to create and self-publish a coloring book, a $497 value, how to write and self-publish a daily planner, a $497 value, and how to create and self-publish a notebook journal, a $497 value. All these recordings are already there. They show you how to do it step by step so you can bundle your book. The whole goal is so that you can bundle your book, sis, so you can offer it through a sales funnel. So to get started, go to christianauthorSchool.com, christianauthorSchool.com. Let me show you what that page looks like. It'll take you to this application form. Go ahead and fill out this application form, hit submit, and that's how you'll be able to get access to the brand new God Will Grow Faith-Based Author School. So get started by going to christianauthorSchool.com. If you're not ready to get started building your side hustle as a faith-based author, make sure you sign up for my free 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge. It's coming up. I'm going to go over the 3 steps of starting your own side hustle as a faith-based author, including choosing your niche, building your audience, and writing books and selling them with sales funnel. So click the link in the description box to get signed up. And don't forget to watch this video to help you grow your author business even faster. God bless you, and Jesus willing, I'll see you in the next video.